The future of the United States-Mexico-Canada trade relation is still uncertain. For years, Trump criticized the North American Free Trade Agreement, or also known as NAFTA, as the worst trade deal in the history of the country. He praised the effort to establish a new United States-Mexico-Canada agreement, which is USMCA, as a significant achievement. It is still not clear what is going to happen with NAFTA. USMCA is viewed as an update of NAFTA rather than a rewrite. The US consumers say that the best part of the USMCA is that it's a continuity of it all.
According to Trump, he would like to see the legislation passed as soon as possible, but Democrats seem unlikely to give him an easy victory in the lead-up to the 2020 election cycle. President Trump is also demanding some stuff that are his priority, which is the creation and the protection of the jobs. In part, Trump tries to threaten about to pull out of NAFTA, but he couldn't stand the risk of losing. At this point, it seems likely that we will either end up with a NAFTA or with Trump's NAFTA 2.0, but any other outcome would involve significant job losses and economic
So on the other hand, the new agreement might help restore some of 500,000 employment on the manufacturing sector and our jobs that are lost in the communities of California, New York, Michigan, and Texas. Also, it could raise the prices of factory imports for American consumers, and of course, the inflation will raise as a consequence. The new restriction might reduce some trade as a result of 2016 NAFTA agreement that play trade of 1.15 trillions. It increased the U.S. growth by 0.5 each year. That increased 5 million new U.S. jobs, and including 800,000 manufacturing positions. Canada and Mexico invest 240.2 billion in the United States, while the U.S. companies invest almost 452 billions in those countries. So the United States imports reached 294.7 billions investing in Mexico. That's almost as much as its imports from China. The new agreement won't treat the flow and prices of these imports. They include oil, manufacturing products, fruits, vegetables, coffee, and cotton. The only exception is the automotive imports. As a similar case, the 80% of Mexico exports go to the United States. The restriction on auto export might damage Mexico's economy as a result of that, and also it could force more Mexicans to immigrate to the United States, and we are sure that Trump doesn't want that.